So every once in a while this side discharge clogs up, and you can hear a change in the tone of the machine. You can hear all the nuts rattling in there. And I've just taken this electric fence post made for poly wire and jamming it up in there. And you know, I don't know. I mean, you can fool around with this, how big to make this exit hole. In order to get a side discharge, you do have to put a paddle on the end of the shaft to kind of scoop them up and push them on out. There's probably a bushel of nuts in there based on how many are coming out, and I haven't been feeding it at all. A couple minutes later, it's still coming out. I'm not even going to worry about the few that are there. Just bring my front end loader in and just push them on off. Now let's go find a place to dry these. These are the nuts that I am going to air dry, minus the corn crib, out in the open. Just let them get rained on and snowed on and see how they cure. So this is about 4 bushel of walnut, and I put them out, windrowed them basically, and you can see there's some, like these types maintain a little bit of that green husk. They just don't husk out good. This one I did run back through, but when you run back through and they stay in there too long, you start getting a bunch of broken shells. So I must have, I don't know, maybe I ran that through a couple times, but most of these with a really dark, soiled, eroded husk, you pretty much get this. They come out, they husk real well. You do got residue on them. I think as these dry though, and you stir them or you pick them up with a rake or pitchfork, a lot of that dust will fall off of them. Obviously, doing the float test on them would be ideal. I did do that last year. I'm just not set up for pumping water this year, and I really don't want to take all this stuff back to my house and make quite the mess that I have done in years past. So we will probably, hopefully, everything should be, I should start cracking in about 3 to 4 weeks if we get dry weather. I really like to not let them get too dry. They seem to crack out a little bit better if you have some elasticity in the nut meat.